Welcome lads, back for another video. Today we're doing FA Cup plus Premier League preview plus prediction. Let's get started. First game of the day, Crystal Palace versus West Brom. Oh my days, Crystal Palace have been on a tear lately. Absolutely annihilating teams like Manchester City. What a result that was. Sunderland, they just tore apart. I mean, Balassi just had a game of all games, lads. You know, the game against Man City are not on top form at the moment, but for Crystal Palace to beat Man City is still an amazing result because Man City might not be on top form under their standards, but Man City are still an amazing team with world-class players compared to Crystal Palace, who don't have loads of world-class players. Anyways, West Brom, on the other hand, I don't know what they're up to. They're capitulating like no other, losing to teams at the bottom of the table at home, conceding late goals, not being what Tony Pulis is all about. Hard to beat. That ain't there anymore. So I'm going for a 2-1 Crystal Palace win. Now, moving on to Everton versus Burnley. Oh my days, is that a good game for Everton to win? Because they're going to get back in the top 10. Burnley have fought hard, but they ain't doing it. They just haven't spent the money like the likes of Leicester and QPR, frankly. And the fact is, Everton now don't have Europa League anymore, so they can push on and hopefully finish in the top 10, if that's possible for them. I don't know. A good result out in Wales last week. Burnley just aren't scoring goals, and if Danny Ings isn't scoring goals, I don't know where the goals are coming from. I reckon they'll go down, but they should hold their heads up high because they have fought. They have left their blood, sweat and tears on those Premier League pitches, so well done Burnley. So as I said before, I'm going for a 2-0 win for them. Everton, get in. Moving on to the third game of the day, Leicester versus Swansea. Oh my days, are Leicester going to win this? I feel it. I think Leicester could crawl out of it, I don't know. Chelsea are playing Leicester, and I'd be worried if I was Chelsea because Leicester, they got a fight on them, and Chelsea got kind of lucky against QPR, and I think Leicester are going to win this 2-1. Swansea are just, they're mid-table, nothing really to play for. Leicester have got it all to play for. They spent money, it wasn't there during the season. They're getting back to that form when they beat Man United in August. So yeah, I'm going for a 3-1 Leicester win. Oh my, Leicester are scoring 3 goals. What is going on? Stoke versus Southampton is the next game. Now, Stoke versus Southampton is like Stoke's game last weekend. Mid-table. Well, actually, let's just look at it. Southampton aren't mid-table, and the way Man City are playing right now, could Man City drop out of the top 4? What do you think, lads? Drop a comment below. Yes or no? I mean, Man City drop out of the top 4 when they were pushing for the title in February? What is going on? I mean, what would happen there? That's what Man City want, is Champions League. Not that they could ever win the Champions League because they're just awful in the Champions League, but that's what it's all about for them, Champions League. I mean, they could easily finish 4th and have to play a playoff game and all that malarkey, but to finish out the top 4 to Southampton, I'm still going to go for the Southampton to beat Stoke. 2-1, actually, at the Britannia, because Stoke really don't have anything to play for, and I almost got lucky against West Ham last week because they scored a 8-minute goal, even though they played better. The finishing wasn't there. I'm going for a 2-1 win. Stoke have had a great season. So have Southampton. 2 teams on a high. Southampton win 2-1. Moving on to the late game. Chelsea versus Manchester United. Oh my God, what is going to happen? I do not know. Chelsea, on one hand, top of the league. Yes, they're 7 points ahead with a game in hand, but they're not playing well at the moment. They are scraping by. Where are the goals going to come from with Remy and Costa out? Costa is not in. He has got a hamstring problem. Remy is not in. I know they got Drogba, but he ain't the Drogs of old. He really ain't. And Man United are on the form of their lives. They're not their lives, of the season, top form. Mata going back to the bridge. Who knows what's going to happen? I still think Chelsea are going to win the title, but I think they're going to drop points. And I'm going for a draw here because Man United are on top form. I am going for a 1-1 draw. Yes. With Rooney to get a goal and Hazard to score a penalty. Get in. Now, let's move on to the Sunday games. So there's 2 games on Sunday in the Premier League. The first one is Manchester City versus West Ham. Manchester City are not playing well, honestly, and they better watch out or they're going to drop out of the top 4. I still reckon they will stay in the top 4, but still, they need to beat West Ham. West Ham don't have anything to play for. They've had a great season. They need to hang their heads up high, and I just see Man City annihilating them because West Ham just aren't coming to play, in my opinion. So I'm going for a 3-1 Man City win, for Man City to cement and stop all these rumours that they're dropping out of the top 4. 3-1 win for Manchester City. Moving on to Newcastle versus Tottenham, the 4 o'clock kickoff. Wow, who knows what's going to happen here? I mean, Newcastle, it's just going to be an awful game, honestly. I think this game is going to be unwatchable because Newcastle Newcastle are just going to be dead. I mean, Newcastle are dead. They have no passion out there. And, you know, if it wasn't for Alan Pardew, I mean, who knows? Would Newcastle be in a relegation fight? They're kind of like West Brom, where they keep losing games. There's quite a few games left. They keep an eye over their shoulder. They don't want to get dragged into this where they have to win a game because their players don't have the mentality. As I said before, they got their flip-flops on. And Tottenham, well, the whole Harry Kane buzz, I mean, they've had a good season, but have they really improved? You know, have they? I mean, Kane's had an amazing season. Kane has improved, and some other players I'd say have improved, like Eriksen, but have they improved as a team? You know, they're around the same spot as they were. So, you know, you're looking for improvement every year in a project like Tottenham, because Tottenham are kind of a project team, you know. They're building players, you know, trying to get into the top four. But I don't know. I don't know about Tottenham, about, you know, they had a chance to get into the top four, definitely Man City failing, and they just couldn't take it, you know, those draws. And then they lost against Villa at home. I mean, come on. You've got to have a bit more fight than that. So I'm going for a drab 0-0 draw with both teams, frankly, not having anything to play for. Now let's move on to the FA Cup matches, not FA Cape, FA Cup matches at Wembley. Let's go. So the first FA Cup semi-final at 5:30 on Saturday is Arsenal, the cup holders, versus Reading in the Championship. I don't know if Reading have just been waiting for this, but they're not doing too well in the Championship. They sit at 18th right now. I mean, not really relegation threatened, but still, I mean, who knows? Will Reading be able to pull off the upset? I don't really think so. Arsenal are flying right now as well. If Arsenal had gone in at poor form, if Arsenal have had poor form not recently, but, you know, historically, Arsenal have had some poor form. Anyways, Arsenal are going to smash them, really. I think Arsenal are going to win 3-0. I mean, there's going to be cagey at first because the adrenaline of playing at Wembley, but Arsenal will push on and eventually it will be around 3-0. Let Arsenal capitulate. I can't see that happening. Now, moving on to the second semi-final, which is actually on Sunday at 3 o'clock. Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Oh my, what is going to happen here? Now, this one's a lot more exciting. Two Premier League teams, and Aston Villa, if this was about a month ago, I'd go Liverpool win. Liverpool in amazing form, Aston Villa weren't. But now, Aston Villa have been smashing him, but they beat Tottenham at home. Benteke's been scoring goals for fun. Aston Villa are almost safe, you know, and that's the fact. I mean, they will say though, I mean, what's their mind on? Is their mind on the FA Cup, or is their mind on the Premier League? Because really, the Premier League's more important than the FA Cup. I mean, they would take Premier League survival over an FA Cup win in a heartbeat. I mean, FA Cup's not what it was, maybe. Anyways, and Liverpool, you know, they can't, you know, they beat Newcastle, but I think a schoolboy team could beat Newcastle. So, and Liverpool, you know, maybe they'll get back to form now. I am going for Liverpool to win on penalties and it to be 2-2. All right, those are my predictions. I'm sure I'll get a lot of them wrong, mainly all wrong. Anyways, drop a comment. What do you think's going to happen? Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and follow me on Twitter, AFN92, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.